Joshua Klein from Japan News Network, reporting on March 11th, 2011. We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news. A magnitude 9 undersea earthquake has struck off the Pacific coasts of the Tohoku region. As you know, Tohoku is the northeastern part of the island of Honshu, the largest island in Japan. The nearest city to the quake was Sendai, but the quake was felt as far as Tokyo, over 200 miles to the south. This appears to be the most powerful earthquake ever to hit our country. The quake, which we call Ji-shin here in Japan, triggered a giant tsunami, also known as a tidal wave. We have with us Dr. Fuji, an expert in earthquakes and tsunamis. Doctor, what can you tell us about how this happened? The Earth's crust is divided into many sections called tectonic plates. Earthquakes happen when the plates rub against each other. If the plates are under the ocean, the movement can cause a wave. With a big earthquake, the wave can be huge and cause lots of damage to the land. We call it a tsunami, which in Japanese means harbor wave. Tsunamis are very dangerous because they move quickly and put buildings and people completely underwater. Thank you, Dr. Fuji. Now back to our story. It is now 30 minutes after the earthquake and the tsunami has begun to hit land. There are reports that the tsunami is reaching heights of over 100 feet in some places. Several whole towns have been destroyed. While it's too soon to tell, early reports suggest that over 15,000 people may have died. The earthquake and tsunami are causing many fires and lots of damage to buildings, roads, and train tracks. A dam has also collapsed. Millions of people are losing electricity and water. Many others have been forced to go to emergency shelters. We now cut live to the Prime Minister Naoto Kan, who has important messages for the people of Japan. Greetings, citizens of Japan. I am very sad to tell you that the earthquake and tsunami have caused more problems than we thought. As you know, we rely on nuclear reactors here in Japan to provide enough electricity for many people who live here. But the cooling systems of at least 3 nuclear reactors have failed, causing explosions. Anyone within a 6-mile radius of these reactors needs to evacuate right away. I repeat, if you live within 6 miles of any nuclear reactor, please evacuate immediately. This may be the second worst nuclear accident the world has ever seen. We are going to need a lot of help providing food, water, shelter, medicine, and fuel for the survivors of this terrible disaster. We ask American Red Cross and other relief organizations to help us with this emergency. Because the earthquake and tsunami can affect other sides of the Pacific, we are also warning United States residents of California and Oregon about possible tsunami surges that may cause damage to the West Coast. Thank you, Prime Minister. This is Joshua Klein reporting on the great Japanese earthquake and tsunami of 2011. I remind everyone to be safe. Good night.